Mohawk the lion, one of Kenya's most famous big cats, was fatally shot Wednesday by wildlife rangers in a country that's invested millions in protecting its wildlife. Kenyans are trying to figure out what went wrong. The rangers had no tranquilizers, only rifles. A veterinary team was on its way, but the rangers shot the lion anyway, saying he posed an immediate threat to human life. "We lost one of our best lions," said Nellie Palmers, a senior park warden at Nairobi National Park. It turns out that a group of men had surrounded the lion in the town of Izinya, 20 miles from Nairobi, the capital. They took pictures. They threw rocks at him. Finally, Mohawk raised his paw and thrashed one of the men. When it injured that person, it became imminent that it could lead to a worse situation, and it had to be brought down, said Paul Gatto, a spokesman for Kenya Wildlife Services. In pictures of the shooting, the lion appears to be walking on an unpopulated stretch of farmland when a ranger takes aim, striking the animal's right leg. "I am outraged, disgusted, and grossly disappointed with Kenya Wildlife Services," Aisha Tandy, a Nairobi resident, tweeted in Nairobi. Also, if you've not done so already, please subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell to get inspired by these animal stories every day. Now, back to the story. Mohawk was well known to tourists with a shock of hair raising from his head, a lion that had become accustomed to seeing safari trucks and camera-toting visitors. He was featured in a local newspaper's travel article last year. Mohawk did not appear to be concerned with all the cars behind him, and he continued to walk at a leisurely pace as he enjoyed the freshness of the morning. Gareth Jones wrote in the Star newspaper, "This was the third time that lions had escaped from Nairobi National Park in 2 months. One found its way to military barracks, another to a strip of land near the international airport. The population around the park has grown more than tenfold since it was established in 1946, where the lions once would have wandered peacefully. They now encountered suburbs, farms, and commercial buildings. If Mohawk hadn't been surrounded, he wouldn't have been shot. He had escaped from Nairobi National Park 2 days ago, forced out in a territorial dispute with another lion." In another corner of Africa, another lion was being hunted after escaping from a park in South Africa. A lion named Sylvester had escaped from Kuru National Park, so he walked south looking for another place to roam, slipping through an unfenced portion of the park. Like in Kenya, wildlife officials said he posed a threat. They prepared to kill him. The decision taken earlier today to put him down was not taken lightly. South African National Parks tweeted, "He is clearly a troublesome lion and could be a danger to humans," Reynolds Tukuli, a South African National Parks spokesman, told Agence France Presse. The International Union for Conservation of Nature considers the African lion a vulnerable species. A study last year found that its population had declined by 50% over the previous 20 years. According to China Daily, the Kenya Wildlife Services said rangers had to shoot the lion because a veterinary and capture team had not yet arrived with tranquilizers. According to the Star, Perez Alindo, a director of the Kenya Wildlife Conservation and Management Department, condemned the shooting. "There are many biological means of subduing lions and translocating them, which is purely the mandate of KWS. Killing them is not part of the agency's role and does not mean lions will not stray from the park," Alindo told the Star. Modern lions, part of the cat family, first appeared in the South and East Africa before evolving into 2 groups. One now lives in Eastern and Southern Africa, while the other includes lions in West Africa and India. Like many other animals, male lions are much larger and heavier than females, with the average weight for males around 416 pounds and 277 pounds for females. The heaviest male lion recorded was spotted in Kenya and was 600 pounds. In comparison, the heaviest female found in South Africa was 335 pounds. That's heavier than the weight of more than 50 female domestic cats. Lions have different types of teeth, incisors for gripping and tearing meat. Canines are used to rip skin and tear away meat. Their teeth act like a pair of scissors to cut meat. Lions can open their jaws up to 11 inches wide, giving them one of the animal kingdom's most giant bites. A lion's paws are similar to a pet cat, with 5 toes on the front feet and 4 on the back. Lions have retractable claws, which can grow up to 1.5 inches. A fifth toe on the front paw has what's called a death claw, which acts like a thumb for holding prey down while eating. Lion cubs are born with a grayish woolly coat with dark spots covering most of the back, legs, and face, which act as camouflage. Lions are such majestic animals. It's such a tragedy what they have to face in our world. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and consider sharing it with your friends and family. Thanks again, and we'll see you in the next one.